Imagine a moment when the entire internet suddenly pauses, timelines freeze, notifications explode, and one name begins trending across every corner of the world. What exactly happened? Why did millions of fans suddenly start talking about a mysterious project called Ararang? And how could a single piece of news connected to send shockwaves through the global music industry overnight? Before we go any further, welcome back to Jikook Lover. If you're an ARMY who never wants to miss the biggest mysteries, hidden stories, and shocking updates about, make sure you hit like, drop your theory in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe right now. Because what we're about to uncover today might be one of the most unexpected moments in the history of BTS. Now picture this. A massive stage rises in the heart of Seoul, in one of the most symbolic and historic places in South Korea. Cameras from international media outlets are already in place. Thousands of people gather, sensing that something extraordinary is about to happen. Yet no one seems to know the full story. Then, suddenly, a report begins circulating from a major Korean broadcaster. At first glance, it sounds like a normal announcement about a special concert. But one sentence immediately sends the entire fandom into a frenzy. The performance, according to the report, will include brand new songs from an album titled Ararang, along with solo tracks released by the members during their military service. Just a few words, yet they were enough to ignite global speculation. Could this be the beginning of a completely new era? 4 years has been more than just a music group. They have become a cultural phenomenon that reshaped the global music industry. From their early days performing on small stages in South Korea to selling out stadiums across continents, their journey has often been described as one of the most extraordinary success stories in modern entertainment history. But this time, something feels different. The name Arirang itself carries enormous meaning. Ararang is not just a word, it is the title of Korea's most iconic traditional folk song, a melody that has echoed through generations and represents the soul of Korean culture. Many fans immediately began asking the same question. If truly chose Ararang as the title of a new album, could they be preparing to merge Korea's deep cultural roots with the sound of modern global pop? If that is true, the project could be far more significant than anyone expected. And then there is the presence of. Among the members of BTS, Jimin has always been known for his emotional stage presence, breathtaking dance ability, and a voice capable of turning even the largest stadium silent. Whenever he performs, something almost magnetic happens. Fans often say that when Jimin steps onto a stage, the atmosphere changes instantly. But now the stakes appear even higher. This is not just another performance. This is potentially the first time that songs created during the members' military service will be performed together in front of the world. For ARMY, the military era was a period filled with patience and longing. Activities slowed down, group appearances became rare, and fans could only wait, hoping for the day when the members would reunite again on stage. And that's why the possibility of hearing those songs now carries a deeper emotional weight. Imagine the story behind those tracks. Music written during quiet nights, moments of reflection, and personal growth. Songs that may hold emotions the members never had the chance to share publicly before. If the rumors are true, then the upcoming performance that could become one of the most historic concerts in the modern music era. What makes the situation even more intriguing is the global broadcast plan. Reports suggest that the event could be streamed worldwide, allowing millions of viewers from different countries to experience the moment simultaneously. Just imagine the scene. Lights slowly dim across the massive stage. The crowd begins chanting. The music starts building. And then, one by one, the members appear before the audience again. When the first notes of Ararang echo across the square, it might feel as if time itself has paused. Yet despite all the excitement, the project remains surrounded by mystery. No official track list has been revealed. No teaser images have been released. Even the musical style of the album remains completely unknown. Will Arirang reinterpret traditional Korean melodies in a modern way? Or will it introduce an entirely new sound never heard before in K-pop? Industry analysts believe that if truly launches a project centered around such a powerful cultural symbol, it could influence global music trends in ways few artists have ever achieved. But among fans, the emotional side of the story seems even stronger. For many ARMY, the idea of seeing the members return together performing songs created during one of the most challenging chapters of their lives, feels deeply meaningful. It would not just be a concert. It would feel like the closing of one chapter and the opening of another. And perhaps that is why the mystery surrounding Arirang continues to grow. The information arrives slowly, almost as if each piece is being revealed at the perfect moment to build anticipation. Which leads to the question that millions of fans are now asking. Is this simply a special concert, or is it actually the beginning of the most powerful comeback in the history of? As the rumors continue to spread, the atmosphere surrounding this mysterious project grows even more intense. Fans across different continents begin piecing together small clues, screenshots, and translated reports, trying to understand what is truly happening behind the scenes. Every new detail sparks another wave of theories. Every mention of the name Arirang feels like opening a door to something much bigger than a simple concert announcement. Some observers believe that the choice of location itself may carry a deeper message. It's not just another public space in Seoul. It is a historic site that symbolizes Korean identity, history, and national pride. Throughout the years, the square has hosted cultural events, national celebrations, and moments that reflect the spirit of the country. If truly plans to perform new music connected to the concept of Arirang in such a symbolic place, it could represent more than just entertainment. It could be a cultural statement, and that is exactly why the world is paying attention. For many years, has carried the image of artists who bridge cultures. Their music has broken language barriers and brought millions of people closer to Korean culture. From traditional elements appearing subtly in their visuals to messages rooted in Korean identity, the group has often shown pride in where they come from. Now, with the possibility of an album named Arirang, some fans believe this might be their most powerful cultural tribute yet. At the center of this conversation once again stands. Whenever Jimin's name appears in connection with a new project, the reaction is immediate. Known for his emotional vocals and mesmerizing performances, Jimin has repeatedly proven that he can turn a song into a deeply personal story. His solo releases in recent years have shown a more vulnerable side of his artistry, revealing layers of emotion that resonated strongly with listeners worldwide. So fans are now asking a question that feels almost impossible to ignore. What if Jimin's voice becomes one of the main emotional pillars of the Ararang project? Imagine a moment where a traditional melody blends with modern instrumentation, and Jimin's voice carries the feeling of both nostalgia and hope. Some fans believe such a combination could create one of the most unforgettable performances ever witnessed in the history of K-pop. But the mystery does not stop there. Another aspect fueling the global discussion is the possibility that the concert might include songs written during the members' military service period. For many artists, time away from the spotlight can become a period of deep reflection and creativity. Without the constant pressure of public schedules, musicians sometimes find themselves writing some of their most honest and emotional material. Could that be what happened here? Did the members quietly create an entirely new musical chapter during those months away from the stage? If that is the case, the upcoming performance could feel like opening a time capsule filled with emotions that have been waiting to be shared with the world. And yet, despite all the speculation, one thing remains certain. The level of secrecy surrounding the Ararang project is unusually high. No official teaser campaign has fully revealed the concept. No interviews have confirmed the full story. Everything feels carefully hidden, almost as if the producers want the reveal to arrive as a powerful surprise. Perhaps that is exactly the point. Because if there is one thing history has shown about, it is that their biggest moments often arrive when the world least expects them. Which leads to an even more intriguing possibility. What if the Ararang project is not only about new music, but about redefining the identity of BTS in their next era? What if the performance that becomes the moment where the group steps into a completely new artistic chapter, one that blends tradition, personal growth, and global influence in a way never seen before? And if that moment truly arrives, one question will echo across the entire fandom. Will this mysterious Ararang project mark the most legendary comeback in the history of, or could it reveal a hidden message about the future of the group that fans are not yet prepared to hear?